Direct from Foxborough, Massachusetts, the gem of Norfolk County, and taped at the studios of Foxborough Cable Access. It's Foxborough Central. And here's your host, Bob Hickey.
And welcome to another fantastic episode of Foxborough Central. I am Bob Hickey, your host, and I want to thank you for taking the time to join with me and my guests as we talk about the people, events, and organizations that make Foxborough truly the gem of Norfolk County. Here in Foxborough, we're always proud to proclaim the strength of our schools, the wonderful educational opportunity, and the sports programs we have. One of those programs, which I call a sport, which I was corrected, but I'm still going to go with sport, is cheerleading. Cheerleading is a very athletic endeavor. It's also one where the training is significant and the commitment is there. Am I not correct in that?
Oh, absolutely.
All right, fantastic. Well, I'm talking to Nikki Courier, the head coach of Foxborough High School Cheerleading. How are you doing?
Good, how are you?
Welcome to the show.
Glad to be here.
So let's talk about cheerleading. You are the head coach?
Yes.
And how long have you been head coach?
This is my third year and sixth season because we do 2 seasons a year.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Fall and spring?
Fall and winter.
Fall and winter.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Football and basketball.
So we have you as the head coach.
Yes.
How does cheerleading work here at the high school? I don't mean to ask it as a stupid question, but as somebody who isn't enmeshed in the cheerleading program, talk about it.
So the girls cheer for fall and for winter. They cheer for the football team and the basketball team. And then on top of cheering at games, they also compete both seasons.
Okay. When you say compete, there's competitions?
Yep. So they go to like competitions at different high schools all around Massachusetts. They do invitationals, which are just kind of to get themselves out there, get a placement, get a score, and then as long as they're doing well, they enter the tournaments just like any other like varsity sport.
Okay, that's pretty impressive. And then with the Foxborough High School cheerleading team, is there a junior program? Is it a freshman? Is it all in one?
We do have a junior varsity program that this is our first year season kind of trying it.
Really?
There's a lot of kids the past few years that have come to try out, and just too many kids for one team. So I think there was plenty of kids to fund for a JV team, so we're trying that out this year, and it's going well. So.
I always say that these are real conversations. I just stumbled into that one.
Yeah.
So do you coach that group as well?
I do not. We hired a JV
Okay,
coach,
super.
Yeah.
So it's becoming a more robust program, and
they're
there's an
doing
opportunity for everybody to kind of work their way up.
Yep. The teams, they actually cheer together at the varsity games. So if you go to any of the varsity games, you'll see a really big team, 22 kids. There's 26 in the fall. And then those kids are split into a JV and a varsity for competition, depending on like their abilities.
Okay, super. Well, let's talk to some of the participants. I'm speaking with Jess Head. How are you doing?
Good, how are you?
Nice to meet you, Jess. And you are?
I am a senior
A senior captain. Okay. The senior captain or a senior captain?
I'm one of 4.
One of 4. And we're speaking with another one, also Amelia Ketterer. Amelia, how are you doing?
Good, how are you?
You, of course, I've known through the theater. When you first walked in, I was thinking, what capacity? And then, of course, we're talking about DECA and other things.
Do everything? I don't know.
And so it's great to have you both on the program because cheerleading, and I'm going to go with sport because it is, has a lot of commitment. Jess, what is the typical week entail for cheerleading?
Usually it's practice 6 to 8, Monday through Thursday, games Friday, and then practice on Saturday 10 to 12, and competition Sunday.
Competition on Sunday.
Yep.
So that's 7 days a week. So you like cheerleading?
I love cheerleading.
Excellent. All right. And that's and same thing.
Yeah,
they don't
of
give you
course.
special dispensation because you're a senior captain?
No.
So and the question is now, because you do so many other things, you had mentioned DECA before the program started. And are you involved with other things as well?
Mostly cheerleading.
Yeah.
I've
I was gonna
coached
say, how
Pop
do you-
Warner in the past.
Okay.
I coached it last year and I did a little bit this year, but I just haven't been able to have time for it.
Sure, because you're also in school,
Yes.
in high school,
Yes.
and you're a senior.
Yes.
And you're going to go to college?
I'm debating college and hairdressing school.
Okay.
But we'll see where it takes me.
So the future is a strong one, but right now the cheerleading is here because we're doing a fundraiser, right, Amelia?
Yes.
All right, what is this fundraiser that we're doing?
Okay, so at the Orpheum, February 19th and 20th at 3 p.m., we're having 2 showings of, one of each for Wreck-It Ralph and Wall-E at the Orpheum Theater. So that's going to be a big fundraiser for us. We're also, so you can buy the tickets through us, through any of the cheerleaders. You can call the box office at the Orpheum, or there's a website on the Orpheum Theater website as well.
That is correct, which is www.orpheum.org, or www.marylandrobinperformingartscenter.org. Orpheum is easier to type, trust me. But you can look us up on Google. So and part of the theater being here is that we wanted to position, I'm the executive director, full disclosure, as a resource. But and as I was speaking with one of your parents, the idea that we could create this fundraiser, it was kind of cool. But so what are we raising money for, Nikki?
So the team qualified to compete at a national competition at their state championship in the fall.
Congratulations.
So
How did we qualify for that?
So you have to make it to states. They advance each week, and once you get to states, as long as you score a certain score, which is pretty high and pretty difficult, then they qualify to be able to compete nationally.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
So that's quite an accomplishment. And you're both on the team?
Yes.
Okay, excellent. So with this where's the competition held at?
Disney World.
Disney
so
World.
At the ESPN Worldwide the Sports in March.
Wow. So this fundraiser is important because we need to raise money quickly.
Right.
Wow. Okay, so let's get the word out. On February 19th and February 20th, there are going to be movies at the theater here in Foxborough, the Pink Theater, www.orpheum.org, 3 p.m. in the afternoon. Share it with your friends and come on out and support the Foxborough High School cheerleaders. Are you doing other fundraisers? Because it seems like we've got no time. I mean, where do we find the time to do this?
Yeah, so on Sundays for games, we've been canning a lot at Dunkin' Donuts. So, whoever's going in there has any loose change, that's actually helping us a lot. We've come up with other few fundraisers, like selling poinsettias in the winter season, which actually was pretty successful for us.
We bought 10 of them at the theater, so
That's perfect.
if you saw them on the stage, you'll know that they were quality poinsettias. So
There you go.
you can trust in the product of Foxborough High School cheerleading.
Exactly, yeah. We chose fundraisers that were good for like the winter, like you said, because everyone buys poinsettias anyway, so that was a good one for us as well.
Great, great. So with your, what you're doing, this is a very expensive trip, is it not?
Yeah.
So how much money do we need to raise?
Roughly, it's about $1,000 per cheerleader. There's 14 cheerleaders, so about 14,000.
Okay, so this is going to be one of several fundraisers, but this is an important one because all the money is going to the cheerleaders aside from the licensing of the film. So this is something that the theater is doing to try to support the cheerleaders, and we hope you'll come out also. So what day is February 19th?
Is that
That's a Monday.
it's a Monday?
Yeah.
All right,
It
perfect.
is February vacation.
It is
Yeah,
February
yeah,
vacation,
during
that's
the-
right. So that's why the times are what they are, and we do hope that you'll come out and support the Foxborough High School cheerleaders. I do want to talk a little bit more, but I want to make sure that we get the point of the program out there, which is come see Wreck-It Ralph and Wall-E. So have you done this before? Have you
Never.
ever gotten to this level where they've qualified for states or nationals?
Not when
I'm
I've
sorry.
been coaching here, but I know they did the year before.
Okay.
Yeah.
So your experience, how did you come to Foxborough?
Um,
Congratulations, by the way, and welcome.
Thank
I
you.
know 3 years afterwards, but
Yeah. I had been coaching for quite a while, maybe 5 years at like a private gym, and then taken a year off, and a coach friend had just reached out to me and said, Foxborough High School is looking for a coach if you're
So now you're
interested,
here.
and here I am.
fantastic. And you like us?
I do. Yeah.
All right. And with Foxborough High School, you obviously like her, or else you wouldn't be here. But if you were encouraging, and this is odd because normally we're talking about a non-school activity. Since this is a school activity, you actually have to do tryouts, and it's part of the student body. So with that, the junior program is going well.
Yes.
And so there's more opportunity, it sounds like. And
Yeah,
so
definitely.
that's a big strength, right? Excellent. Well, the important thing to get away out of this program is what?
Come see Wally and Wreck-It Ralph on the 19th and the 20th of February.
And they can buy tickets from where?
The Orpheum website or from us.
That's right. And why are we doing this?
To raise money for their national trip.
And if you missed any of this information, you can check it out again at www.fcatv.org or contact the theater box office at boxoffice@orpheum.org or call the box office at 508-543-2787 to get your tickets or see a member of the cheerleading squad and support them as they fund their trip to nationals. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here. And I understand there is a video that we're going to be watching now. So what we're going to do is we're going to leave our good friends at home with this video of the Foxborough High School varsity cheerleading squad, and this is one of the reasons, a great example of why they've earned their trip to nationals. Until next time, everybody, have a great day, Foxborough.
Bye.